Online Video Games here, and this is a review of Naruto Shippuden episode 80 called Last Words. And who's that bearded fella? Well, it's Asuma, the master of Shikamaru. Shikamaru is an S rank ninja, regardless of what his current ranking is by village standings. So let's dive into this episode, and most of you probably have already seen it, but if you haven't, I could summarize what happens in the episode fairly quickly. Kakazo and Hiden, two S-rank immortal ninjas, fighting against Asuma, Shikamaru, and their two backup chunis who were practically useless. Hiden takes a part of Asuma's blood from the cut on Asuma's face. And because of that, Hiden was able to form his, I guess you could say, his curse attack, or his curse jutsu, or whatever you want to call it. Basically means he puts symbols on the ground, and then he licks his victim's blood, and then wherever he stabs himself, or wherever he's hurt, his victim becomes hurt in the same area. So essentially, Hiden, if he wanted to, let's just say, stab himself in the heart, then his victim would die, or the area that his heart would normally be in. And apparently Hiden's god allows him to be immortal. And Kankazu, on the other hand, he has 3 other hearts in him. So Kankazu is made out of 4 hearts, and he could stack up on hearts any time. So Hiden manages just to get Asuma's blood. And because Hiden has managed to get Asuma's blood during his fight against Asuma, he's able to use it against him. So he stabs himself in a place where he would normally die if he was immortal. But instead it kills Asuma. Hiden and Kankazu are ordered to retreat to Pain, and they leave. However, the backup arrives, and the backup includes one of the Jonin, the one that is a special Jonin that knows the Crow Jutsu, who wears sunglasses. He arrives, and Shikamaru arrives, and somebody else may arrive as well. So there's about 8 or 7 ninja there, and Asuma gets to see his 3 students and smoke his final cigarette, and he gives some advice to Shikamaru and Choji, and he tells Shikamaru that who the king is in their game that they play. The game that they play is similar to chess. I'm not 100% sure of the name, so I'm not even going to try to bother trying to pronounce it right now. I'm not 100% sure about the name. And he tells Orochimaru that the king is not the Hokage, but that the king, this is revealed later, is the next generation. So in other words, protect the next generation and assist in keeping the next generation alive, because the next generation is the future. So that's the will of fire. Alright, what else? And unfortunately Asuma dies. He was a great character. He was the son of the 3rd Hokage. He also maybe the father of Konohamaru. But before he dies, he had a baby with his wife. Shikamaru, I guess, is going to be the master of his baby, or his child. And what else? And this episode is, I guess, one of the events that takes place that leads Shikamaru to, I guess you could say, want a new flank Kankazu and Hiden, and they do fight later on again. So Shikamaru fights Kankazu and Hiden for the 2nd time, but this time he has Kakashi back him up, and he has the invincible Nine-Tailed Fox back him up, and he also has Captain Yamato assist him as well. And Sai arrives as well, and then he has Ino and Choji. Ino and Choji are nearly completely useless, but Even though Kakashi has one Mangenko Sharingan, Kakashi just holds the fort down until Naruto arrives and it is an epic battle. But Kakashi is extremely powerful, and it's probably the best battle in Naruto Shippuden by far. The battle of Kakashi versus Hiden and Kankazu. And then the other one that's epic too is Asuma and Shikamaru, but it's just Hiden and Kankazu. So I like the Jonin, the S-Rank Ninja fights, or the Jonin fights, where you have an S-Rank Ninja versus an S-Rank Ninja. Really gives you a climatic battle. Like the fight was good too, where what is it? When Kakashi's fighting Zabuza, that was classic. Because those fights were nearly stalemates. And that's over now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. I'll see you guys later.